Everyone keeps asking me, when is MAXN going to go up? No one can really tell you on this date MAXN is going to explode and hit. All I can say is if you guys are swing traders, you need to follow this system. I promise you, I can almost guarantee you guys will be very profitable doing this, as I have an over 95% win ratio of doing this exact system, and it's awesome. What you want to do is look for stocks that have nice, decent volume, which MaxN does. We are generating about 20 million volume at least. Today we had 24. And you want to look for, okay, are we near the EMAs? If you look at the three middle bands, this will tell you your price targets. Anybody that tells you outrageous price targets, you need to look at the EMAs and be like, okay, the EMA 5 says this, 10 says this, and 20 says this. The EMA 20 is more of a longer term play. So anything that don't touch the EMA 20 in 2 months time frame, we look for that. And MaxN is at that area where it could definitely hit the EMA 20 at any moments now, because it is. If you look at the history of this, we haven't touched it since 529. So 629, 729, we're getting very close to EMA 20. I mean, it's very, very soon we're going to hit it. It's 2 months and a couple weeks. So yes, I think we're going to hit it. So MaxN is at 14 cent price right now. I did predict down here at the bottom trend channel, this was looking for a very good buy, and we went way over the EMA 5 into the 10. I would have took just the EMA 5, which is a 25% gain, and then we went to the 10. This is massive gains from 13 cents to 18. A lot of people be like, well, I need more than that. Well, it's mainly because the entry was bad. When your entry is bad, it's really hard. From the lows to here, this is a 38% gain. I would have easily took the 10 to 20% gain, as that's what I teach to my Discord members. Always take the gains, because as you can see, what happens is we hit the EMA 20. How convenient. Algos acted as resistance, and it goes down. So we're right now back at 14 cents. What you always want to look for is, okay, we hit the 5, we hit the 10, those are out of the way. We could very well hit them again. The next big target is definitely the EMA 20, and that's sitting at 23 cents. It's fluctuating about a penny. So we really want to make sure this starts getting up, getting up there. And then you want to look like, okay, if we're not at this bottom ATR4, which is the highest alert we can get, as you can see, when we definitely pierced it, we had this massive move up. We pierced this band, big move up. But we can't use that anymore. So, because we're not there yet. So what we want to do is look for the bottom trend. I'm not sure if it's going to hit this again, but we could definitely see if it goes here, I am buying big in it, because we know we're due for the EMA 20. We can also narrow this down to make a more narrow channel here. As you can see, right in here is probably more predictable at 11 cents. So either way, if it drops 2 pennies from 14 to 12, it is looking like a good area to buy. 11 to 12 cent area is a nice area. And that's really what we want to stick to, is what is the trend channel showing us? Where is the EMAs at? Are we under the EMAs? Definitely under the EMA 5, because if you're not under the EMA 5, a lot of times what can happen is you get caught in this riffraff right in here, and then it goes down way below. And this is just a perfect opportunity here. You got this gap here, and it just comes back up to the reversion to the mean, and then comes back down. So MaxN is definitely one on high alert. It's definitely one of my EMA 20 type of plays I would love to get into. But and honestly, if it's not showing that lower trend channel, then I'm not buying it. I played this one before and made 8%, nothing to brag about, but the pennies are really hard. If you're making any money in pennies, I congratulate you. It's really hard out there, and it's more just being patient. What does the system tell you? And taking the best pennies out there. I'm in a couple pennies right now. You're more than welcome to view them if you're in my Discord. If you're my Discord members, you already know what they are, and I'm expecting a big move out of them. And I would have definitely kept rinsing and repeating MaxN here, because of our entries would have been really good if you follow this strategy here. So yeah, that's just my realistic price target. Look for the EMA 20. We're definitely going to keep bouncing back and forth through the 5 and the 10. If the 5 and the 10, the 5 is at 15 cents, 10 is at 16. Obviously, the upper trend channel is at 19. And what this really needs is a big catalyst to explode this thing up, right? It's bound to do a reverse split. Any stock that I've seen this low at 14 cents, it is very hard just to go up over $1. It's just really hard. What happens is it stays in this channel. It'll probably hit the EMA 20, and then they'll come out with the reverse split, and people probably think this thing's going to keep going up. But we know that at the EMA 20, all of our members should be out of the play no matter what. Take the minor loss or whatever and get on to another play, because this is where the big news drops when it hits the 20. And you can look through all throughout price history, guys. Like right in here, we see the EMA 10 rejection, EMA 10 rejection, and that should have gave you an endpoint that when it hit the EMA 10 recently, we probably need to take those gains. So right in here was the EMA 20, and this big news can happen where big move or direction and it decides to go down. Right in here, we consolidate above the EMA 20, but it goes down. A lot of the pennies are going to do this motion. They try to act like they want to go above the EMA 20, but they eventually go down. But we know for certain we are going to hit the EMA 20. It's a fact. It's a guarantee. And we can look at the long-term time frames. This one was probably one of the most longest, and we're going through it again. Right here was 726. And we touched it 11:15. So sometimes they can be really stubborn. 8:26, 9:26, that can be a very stubborn. But I would have counted this one as almost close to possible as a touch. I would have definitely taken this gain here from the ATR4 with this move up right in here. And as you can see, every time we touch this ATR4, we're getting these massive bounces, and that's really what I want to get for my penny setups. I want to look for, are we close to the ATR4, and look to the trend channel, and you can see the massive pumps it does from there, and it's just absolutely awesome. If you guys want to follow this strategy, have this chart set up, and learn how to do this, join the premium Discord. I'm going to put the link down below in the YouTube comments, and in the description I'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. You can't miss it. And when you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. And it doesn't mean you're a subscriber or get my alerts or my system. What you want to do is please read how to subscribe. It's a very basic layout. But the easiest thing to do is go to server shop in the top left, and you can see the two services I offer are swing trading and day and swing trading plus combined. You're going to want to do the day and swing trading plus for 12 bucks a month. It gives you the most alerts, and day trading has been absolutely fire. We're making tons and tons of money. Members every day getting into these things. They're confident because they know this system works. It has an over 95% win ratio, and the day trades are even higher, and I think you guys are going to love it. So what we're trying to do is give you guys something how to learn how to fish, right? I want you guys go up in a chart and understand, like, why would you not buy MAXN here? Just by looking at it, it hits the ATR4, it's more likely to bounce, go down, and it's just little stuff like this. It'll help you, and you can look at your past mistakes and be like, wow, yeah, I wish I knew this sooner. And I took years and years and years. Yes, I've blown accounts before. Anybody that says they haven't is lying, but I've learned from it. I've understand, like, my personality, if you're watching this, is you're probably trying to find bottom reversals, and that's really what I'm trying to do, is find bottom reversals, buy the lows and sell the highs. And I love swing trading. I'd love day trading more due to the fact that I can get in these positions and make 10 to 20% gains on in a trade within 5 minutes of trading, if that. And that's why I highly encourage, give the day trading a try. It's 12 bucks a month, and if you subscribe, do it on your computer because you won't pay any more. If you do it on your phone, you'll pay in a little extra, and you can get all these channels here. You're gonna get my live stream. If you ever need help, I can go over live, ask me any question, and it's just nice to see a chart on live, a person live, and I'll definitely be there for you guys. I'm gonna work my butt off. I want you all to be profitable. And we've turned many accounts from red to green. I think it's very possible, and I think you guys are gonna love it. All right, guys, this is my analysis on MAXN. For me and my followers, I want us to wait for this lower trend channel. But as we get a little closer, maybe I'll take it in between here in this mid-range here. I might, just because the EMA 20 is very long. But yeah, we just hit the EMA 10. We predicted that. Now we're going to have time distance on that. We definitely want to buy it under the EMA 5 because, as you can see, guys, it acts as resistance a lot. It hits its head down, and a lot of people don't know that, but that is a resistance area, and we definitely need to keep in mind and respect the market on how the algos trade. This is all algorithm driven, so we want to know what our bots doing so we can make the best entries, guys. Yeah, join the Discord. You won't regret it, guys. And give this video a like, subscribe, comment, and I love to hear your comments or read your comments. Even though I can't reply to them all, it's really nice to see them. And I really wish you guys the best. Stay humbled, and the market will bless you guys. All right, guys. Peace out, and have a happy trading.